woman must be at first a good mother, and after that, everything. Everything. Everything.
What I would do is I would bomb alarms, buildings, everything. Bomb.
What's that? Oh, I know. Yeah, we're still waiting on that revenge. No. If it happens while we go to the air, I will throw to it. For sure. Welcome back to Serial. I am your host, Samira Mujaheddin, and your Turkish soap star, so fresh and so clean. 1 month has already passed. Let's get that revenge clock back up. Revenge for Ismail Haniyeh. It's not on the horizon. It's been more than 1 month, and revenge has not struck except in Iran. But as the world churns and the revenge clock ticks away, maximum revenge was exacted on Hossein Shambezadeh for this. Zoom in. Closer. Get closer. There it is. For this. Can you see that? It's a dot. A single dot got this man 12 years in prison. Hossein Shambezadeh responded to a tweet of the Grand Poobahs with a single dot. The beloved writer and editor was charged with blasphemy and propaganda against the state and ridiculing the supreme leader. Come on, Khamenei, are you really that much of a fucking suck? Let's move on and head here.
نشست مجاهدین خلق در فرانسه و این جاوید رحمان، گزارشگر ویژه سابق سازمان ملل در امور حقوق بشری ایران. او مریم رجوی را رئیس جمهوری منتخب خواند.
Mrs. Maryam Rajavi, President-elect.
Javeid? Javeid, is that you? Is that you at a Mujaheddin fam jam? Javeid Rehman, who recently finished his mandate as the UN Special Rapporteur on the situation of human rights in Iran, ended up at a Mujaheddin conference. Now, the Mujaheddin often pays its participants at its conferences tens of thousands of dollars to notable figures to show up. But unlike attendants like Rudy Giuliani or former Vice President Mike Pence or now deceased Senator John McCain, Javeid Rehman assured the BBC that he did not receive a penny to be at the conference. Come here, Javeid. That's not better. The fact that you didn't get paid is not a good thing either. Now, the Mujaheddin was called a cult and classified as a terror organization up to 2012. Here's what some of their former members had to say about them.
What it comes to my mind is enemy of my enemy is not my friend.
Regime change. Regime change.
Enemy of my enemy is our worst nightmare.
Look, Javeid, I'm going to give you some advice. If you're not at a nunnery or at an all-girls Catholic school and you end up somewhere where all the men and women are separated from each other and all the women are dressed the same and they're saying the same thing, you probably don't want to be there, brother. You don't want to be there. Let's stay on the MEK because we found out something that we think is in the public's interest to know. Remember Amy Coney Barrett? Amy Coney, I was a handmaiden for a Christian group, Barrett. You know, Amy Coney Barrett, the one that former President Trump supported and put on the Supreme Court. Well, it turns out that we can blame Amy for a lot more than just Roe v. Wade. We can also blame Amy for getting the MEK off the terror list. That's right, Amy worked very diligently to get that terror organization off the US designation of terrorist lists. Thanks a lot, Amy. You fucking suck. In so many ways, you suck big time. Moving on. U.S. Central Command, known as CENTCOM, said sailors assigned to the USS Theodore Roosevelt saved the life of 2 Iranian mariners in the Gulf of Oman. Awkward! The 2 mariners' rescue was not covered by Iranian state media, but U.S. Rear Admiral Christopher Alexander, who is commander of the group, said, quote, "Aiding distressed mariners is a mission that our strike group will always take seriously and always stand by ready to support anybody. Because it's the right thing to do." Which goes to show you that sometimes the great Satan giveth. Moving on. Reza Hajar, who won gold in the national bodybuilding competition, was booted off Iran's national team for this.
این مدال به کی تقدیم می‌کنی؟ حالا این مدال رو می‌خوام تقدیم کنم به دوست دخترم. چی؟ به دوست دخترم.
That's right, Reza used the G word, girlfriend. But girlfriend, ain't no girlfriends allowed, girlfriend, in Iran. So let's get this straight. Boys and girls, men and women can't officially be together in Iran unless they're married. Schools, segregated. Transit, segregated. There's no fraternizing between the opposite sex. But homosexuality is punishable by death. Right. Earlier, we told you about the Mujaheddin, who went from the terror list to the halls of Congress. And for some, they can dispute whether or not they belong on a terror list. But what we can't dispute is their dedication to their cult leader, Maryam Rajavi. And so, here's your moment of Absurdistan. See you next week.
رحیم رب خلی مدخل صدقن بخرجنی مخرج صدقن فجعل لی من لدنک سلطانا نصیرا. من مجاهد خلق آزاده امام خانی مطلق در برابر شورای رهبری سرفراز مجاهدین حاضر حاضر حاضر. خلق مریم عدنانی حاضر حاضر حاضر. من مجاهد خلق فایزه محسن زاده حاضر حاضر حاضر. من مجاهد خلق نسرین محمدی حاضر حاضر حاضر. من مجاهد خلق صابر اشرف حاضر حاضر حاضر. انما المؤمنون الذين آمنوا بالله ورسوله ثم لم يرتابوا وجاهدوا باموالهم وانفسهم في سبيل الله اولئک هم الصادقون. مجاهد خلق سوده عباسی